to the congregation for inviting Donnie and I back on this very special occasion for me and for the lady that had my back. And I mean that. I mean that. Bill Cooper, years ago, Bill was the Episcopal priest at Church of Messiah, and I was in process of getting someone to stay with me, and he said, one thing you need to always make sure, he said, first and foremost, the secretary is yours. Second, she's the church. Find somebody that will always have your back. He said, then you'll be okay. I did. I said to somebody the other day, I went down there, actually I had 4 people work for me. Sue was the longest survivor. I'm very serious. They were all called secretary until about 5 years into Sue and my partnership together, and it was that, I believe, she became the office manager. And that was not a title I used loosely. That's part of having the pastor's back, is managing that office. Calling you when you need to be called, corrected when you need to be corrected, pushed when you promised that you'd have that article 3 days ago and you haven't even thought about it yet. Let me tell you, I don't. Sue maybe doesn't remember this. I'm not going to go long, trust me. I mean, the day we hired Sue, Ken Lloyd and I were the hiring group. And we saw about 4, 5, 6 people. Ken said, do you want to call Sue? I said, yeah, let me call her. He said, what are you going to do? I said, just let me call her. Do you remember this?
No.
Great, I do. I called Sue and she answered the phone. I said, Sue, this is Reverend Robinson. Oh, hi. I said, Sue, I'm really sad to have to tell you that you got the job, and you're going to have to spend probably the next 20 years with me. And she never let me forget that. In fact, I think the first day she came in the office, she hit me. It grew from there. But I can't agree more. I don't always agree with Jimmy Ferris, especially when it comes to politics. But, no. This lady was your rudder, your stabilizer at a time when you needed her most. I don't think everybody realized that. And I don't think everybody appreciated that. But she was there, always, through the good and the not so good, and now we're back to really fine again. So, Sue, I love you. Sorry, Roy, but I do. You gave me some strength. We shared some good times. We shared some bad times. But we always shared. We were there for each other. And I couldn't have done what I did, whether you liked it or not, without that lady over there. By the way, who I'm celebrating our 51st wedding anniversary today. Oh. Yeah, you got me out buying a meal. So, but anyway, no, I took her to dinner last night. But I never felt any lack of love or support from you. You say you learned from me. I learned from you. I learned from you. And I have very fond memories of sliding on the ice to get the mail. And by the way, if you don't know, this woman is scared to death. So spiders. She called me one day. I heard this horrible scream from the office, and I thought, oh my God, somebody broke in, drove a car through the window. And I walked in and she said, spider. Spider. I said, where? In the office. I said, well, step on it. No, can't do that. It took me 20 minutes to find it.
No.
Thank you. Thank you.